Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Kamil Firas bin Wan Yusani. I'm from class AS1205M, holding a matrix number 2019-413324. So today, me and my group member, which is Muhammad Azim and Muhammad Arif, will be presenting about non-renewable energy. So what is energy? Energy is the capacity to do work and it's required for life processes. And energy resources is something that can produce heat, power life, move object or produce electricity. We can divide energy sources into two classes. First, renewable energy and non-renewable energy. So the example of renewable energy, which is solar, biomass, wind, geothermal, and also hydropower, while the example of the non-renewable energy is oil, coal, nuclear, and so natural gas. So what is non-renewable energy resources? It is an energy which is taken from the sources that are available on the earth in limited quantity and will vanish 56 years from now. Non-renewable sources are not environmental friendly and can have serious effect on our health. They are called non-renewable energy because they cannot be regenerated within a short span of time. Non-renewable resources exist in the form of fossil fuel, natural gas, oil, and coal. Fossil fuel energy. A fossil fuel is a hydrocarbon-containing material formed underground from the remains of dead plant and animal that humans extract and burn to release energy for use. The main fossil fuels are coal, petroleum, and natural gas, which humans extract through mining and drilling. Fossil fuel may be burned to provide heat for use directly to power engines or to generate electricity. So how coal is formed? Coal is formed by carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and varying amount of sulfur. The dead plant from the swamp are piled up with sand and mud on top. Without water, the carbon increase and form a hard black substance called coal. Coal is used as a fossil to produce electricity and heat in something such as train. Okay, so what is the impact of coal mining on our environment? So firstly, it will impact of mining on air. Second, the emission of carbon dioxide. Third, when there is too much of carbon dioxide emit to the air, it will lead to the ozone depletion. Fourth, global warming and climate change. It will increase the temperature. And then fifth, mine fires. Sixth, impact on water. Seven, impact on land. And lastly, mining waste.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Muazzam. From class AS1205M. Okay, now I will present about how is oil formed. Oil was formed from plants called plankton. When the plankton dies, it sinks in the bottom of the sea and bear under layers of sand and mud. When these layers are mixed, it turns into a hard rock, but when bacteria ate the plankton, it turns into oils, which is now called oil. Okay. Oil are used for fuel, for lamps, fertilizer, fan, car gas, heating oil, for home, planes, ships, factories, and food. This is an advantage and disadvantage of oil. Okay, first, for advantage, widely and easily distributed all over the world. This means that all over the world use oil in their routine every day. Okay. second is reliable electricity. Okay. It means that with oil we can make electricity. Electric. And third is easy to store and transport. And lastly is cleaner and easier to burn than coal. This means that oil takes less time to burn than a coal. Okay, now disadvantage. Okay, firstly is increasing in price. Second is growing demand, and third is non-renewable and fast depleting. Lastly is burning produce carbon dioxide, which is major cause of global warming, or leave harmful product when combusting. Okay, for disadvantage, in certain of period of time, all will be increase in price and growing demand. Because people increased price and growing demand will be increased in future. This means that when the increased price and growing demand will increase, it also will make the oil fast depleting, because people will use oil in their routine of life, in their routine daily. Okay, next is how is natural gas formed? It is formed from a plant called plankton, just like oil. Okay. When the plankton die, sink the bottom, and the sand and the mud will cover it up. Over the years, the tear and the heat pressure turn the plankton into a natural gas. Okay. Natural gas is used as fossil fuel. When people are heating homes, building, heating water, fertilization, or cook. Okay, this is advantage and disadvantage of natural gas. Okay, for advantage, firstly, environmentally friendly. Okay. Natural gas is less disruptive to the environment than coal mining. Mining coal can overtake entire hillsides to extract fuel. When extracting natural gas, the ground stays mostly intact. Okay, second is cleaner than other fossil fuel. Okay. Natural gas produces roughly 50% fewer emissions than coal when it burns. Okay. Thirdly, easy to store and transport. Natural gas is lighter than gasoline or oil. With a smaller transportation carbon footprint, natural gas can be easily transported via ships, tankers, and pipes. The last one is produce less overall pollution. This means that as its byproducts are in gaseous form, natural gas burns cleaner than gasoline or diesel. It releases 45% less carbon dioxide than coal and 30% less than oil, and has an overall smaller impact on the environment. Okay, next is disadvantage. Firstly, explosive and potentially dangerous. Okay, one of the biggest hazards of natural gas is that it is toxic and explosive, making a leak potentially fatal. Okay, secondly is hard to detect. Okay. Natural gas is normally odorless. However, most companies add a scent to it, usually use sulfur to make a leak easy to detect. And thirdly is difficult to harness. To use natural gas, all of the components except methane have to extract. This results in several byproducts such as hydrocarbons, sulfur, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and even helium and nitrogen. The last one is natural gas emit carbon dioxide. Okay. This is by far biggest disadvantage of natural gas because it
Nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is a powerful source of energy generated during a nuclear reaction by change in the nucleus of an atom. Two ways to obtain nuclear energy. First, nuclear fission. Second, nuclear fusion. Nuclear power is the use of sustained nuclear fission to generate heat and electricity. Nuclear power plants provide about 5.7% of the world energy and 13% of the world electricity. Environmentalists for nuclear energy contend that nuclear power is a sustainable energy source that reduces carbon emission. Advantages of nuclear energy. Nuclear plants bring job and prosperity to country. Provide the world with the most of its electricity. Not many nuclear have happened. Natural disaster cause more damage. Canada has easy access to uranium. It is good for the economy. Lot of energy is reproduced from a small amount of uranium. Do not emit CO2. Generating electricity from nuclear energy causes little pollution. Disadvantages of nuclear energy. Disposing of nuclear waste is very difficult and need to be done after a lot planning by the expert. It is a risky work. The radioactive waste takes years to be no longer hazard. Waste must be stored very carefully for a long time. Storing a huge problem. Waste is dangerous. It is radioactive. Nuclear power plants are very expensive to build. Uranium is not renewable and can lead to environmental problems through mining and processing. Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is the process of splitting apart nuclei. When large nuclei such as uranium-235 fission energy is released, so much energy is released that there is a measurable decrease in mass from the mass energy equivalence. This means that some of the mass is converted to energy. Nuclear fusion. Nuclear fission reaction power the sun and other stars. In fusion reaction, two light nuclei merge to form a single heavier nucleus. The process releases energy because the total mass of the resulting single nucleus is less than the mass of the two original nuclei. The leftover mass becomes energy. That is all from us. Thank you for watching our presentation.